Now, as far as DPI is concerned, we are a global movement. We have members in more than 150 countries of the world. We would like to work very closely with United Nations, with all the partners, with all of you to ensure that our dream of eradicating poverty by 2030 becomes a reality. But as I have said repeatedly again and again, it would not be possible leaving 1 billion people behind. Nothing about us without us.
Persons with disabilities would like to embrace the vision of the 21st century. I have a hope that the new framework has opened doors for us to participate, to be included, and to be recognised as active contributors to society without any fear of being left out or left behind. Not only today, but also into the future, towards 2030 and beyond. I would like to promise that we, persons with disabilities, are ready to invest all of our strength and experiences to help the United Nations and its member states to build a sustainable world without poverty and without discrimination.
In particular, it is really important that we strive to make our society equal for all citizens, whether they're men, women, of all ages, whether they live in a rural area or in the cities. And we must address issues related to poverty, because that keeps people behind and not able to fully participate.
The justice system and justice in general is a precondition for human rights. We all have to work to ensure that Goal 16 is really fully respected and implemented, that the justice system is open to persons with disability, that they are participating in it, and that persons with disability are participating in all monitoring system for the implementation of the SDG.
This is the EDF's main message for the International Day and for the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. At every level, in every process, from grassroots to international dialogue, persons with disabilities should be involved through their representative organizations in line with the provisions of the CRPD. Our development work will be more effective, and in that way we can really achieve the high ideal of leaving no one behind.
I commit to contribute to target 10.2 under the goal of reducing inequalities within and between countries. AD has launched research on how priority value chains and market systems in Uganda's National Development Plan for 2015-2020 may exclude persons with disabilities. The findings will promote practical ways which government and other development agencies can use to ensure equitable participation of persons with disabilities in Uganda's transformation.
Continue my full commitment to work in multiplying of disabled people's organizations, that is DPOs, and continue systematic replication of their effective development initiatives in holistic areas in order to energize the multi-sectors partnership to be influenced and sensitized by disabled people. My strategic action are to empower grassroots disabled people and develop their leadership, to facilitate information and effective functioning of grassroots regional and national organization of disabled people, to demonstrate exemplary service program friendly to all including disabled people, so that all parties able to replicate these models, to mobilize disabled leaders and non-disabled stakeholders to ensure national policies and plans are acceptable to all and effectively enforcing including for disabled people, to strengthen institutional support and capacity building for local structure that contribute to sustainable development agenda, to strengthening grassroots to national level audit on disabled people's situation on the ground in line with SDG and CRP.
Royal Dutch Kentalis works from the conviction that, regardless of disability, every person has the right to quality education and participation in social, economic, political, and cultural life in their best accessible language. The Sustainable Development Goal number 4, quality education, is one of our guiding principles. In the coming years, we will work with experts in deaf education, sign language, and curriculum development, as well as curriculum authorities in both Uganda and Tanzania. Together, we're developing a literacy method for young deaf children. This will be the first step in deaf-specific method development on this scale in the region. Teachers will be trained to use this method in their classroom in order to give them better tools in teaching the deaf leaders of the future.
Alongside the partner, and the follow back of it already has set my agenda and in the reality for all. We know what it means to save the flavor and the movement. How fitness, faith, asceticism, maintain soul moment with us. When so well moved, he taught the commitment to education for the sake of problem and people we need who are professors. We are accepting and for coming enable non-disabled and non-disabled people to find about important issues affecting non-disabled people around the world.